This side, tomato, 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 tomato. Hi you guys, what it do? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, it's your girl Jude Denise. If you're a returning subscriber, what it do, bestie? So today's video is going to be a life update. Chit chat, get ready with your girl. A lot has been going on, a lot has been happening. I've been MIA for a little while and I'm here to explain that all to you guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, see you guys in the video. Alright guys, we're back with the thickest brows the world has ever seen. So we about to get our brows concealed, and you guys know I'm not really gonna talk too much about my makeup. We're just gonna talk about the topics. I'm using my Sephora makeup brush. This is number 56. I've had this for so fucking long. So fucking long. I really like my Makeup Revolution brush though, but it's dirty, so I'm not using it. But this brush is like, it's so soft. The Makeup Revolution one is a little bit firmer. Anyway, so yeah, let's back to this snowstorm. Girl, it is about to be a snowstorm in Texas. I'm literally confused. Am I in Minnesota? Do I live in North Dakota? Like, why the hell is it snowing? This is the second year that it snowed. Like, obviously, global warming is a thing. Like, on God, it's a thing. But, like, global warming is really a thing. Because why the hell is it snowing for a second year? Like, literally a fucking second year. Like, why is it snowing for the second year? Girl. So that is like really blowing me. I was supposed to go to Dallas for some personal reasons this week. Actually, I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to leave yesterday, and I was supposed to be there for today, which is right now it's Thursday. But yeah, I was supposed to be in Dallas, girl. Due to the snow storm that's coming, there's like a no travel advisory. Girl, the grocery stores today were packed. And I mean, I get it, because last time when there was a no travel advisory, or like it was a snowstorm, everything was shut down for like a fucking week. No power. There was literally like no nothing. So I pray that they don't shut us down like that, because that was fucked up. Like, real deal, real spill. The way they turned the power off on us last year was very fucked up. So I pray that doesn't happen this year, because I don't have time for it, quite frankly. But yeah, so yeah, so dealing with that. And I just think that's just so fucking weird. There is a snowstorm in Texas. Like, what the fuck? And it's so funny. Obviously, it has to be like 30 degrees for it to snow. The day that it's supposed to snow, which is tonight, it's supposed to start apparently freeze tonight. Yeah, it's supposed to freeze tonight. And so y'all, this is a life update, and I don't know how I feel about telling y'all this, because like I just don't even know how I feel about it. So January 10th, I just was, obviously you guys know my sister was missing for a while, and then we found out that she passed away. So I'm trying to deal with that. Anyways, I'm trying not to be emotional. I just want to get through this video. But yeah, so my sister passed away, so that's actually why I was going to Dallas to go to her funeral. But my life has just been such an up and down situation since I have been in Texas, and I really was like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm packing all my shit up and I'm leaving. So you guys already know when I already packed up my apartment, because I was gonna move into a new apartment. Well, the apartment that I was moving into, I didn't get approved because I had to make 4 times the rent. And then after that, I was just like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm just moving back to Minnesota. I'm having such a hard time here, and I'm just sad here, just like I feel like nothing's working out. And obviously everything does not have to work on my timing. Get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like, oh, this needs to be working on my time or my dime, but I just at least want to see some progression, But Anyways, yeah, you know, so January, no, it wasn't January 10th. January 10th is when I started recording my video. So you guys, I literally had a whole video. Y'all will probably see that in an upcoming vlog. I literally was dead ass moving to Minnesota. Like, I had a vlog. I literally was like, bitch, I'm moving to Minnesota. I had, obviously, my apartment was already packed up because I was supposed to move into a new apartment. But girl, yeah, so my friend was supposed to come here. She was supposed to come. I'm trying a new look. I'm trying the UK girl look. So if I look mad crazy, that's why. That's definitely why. But anyways, my friend was supposed to come here. I was supposed to be leaving. Actually, I was supposed to leave the first date that I had set was to leave January 27th, and I decided that I think like January 2nd I decided to move. So I called my friend was like, oh yeah girl, I can fly down there, I can help you drive the U-Haul, because at first I was just gonna drive by myself because I was just like, you know what, whatever, I just need to go back. I need to go back to where I'm comfortable. I need to go back to where I have a support group. I just need to be supported at the moment. You know, I have a lot going on, and obviously I have family here in Texas, but not all the time your family is going to be the people that are pouring love into you and supporting you, and you know, it's just different. So it's just like, to me, oh god, I look crazy. But to me, it's just like my friends are my family, you know. So it's just like, I'm going through such a hard time and I don't have my friends here, i.e. my family, and it's really just sucking for me, you know. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go home. So obviously I packed up, y'all, I packed up my whole, I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but if you're gonna watch, like, yeah, y'all probably will see this before you see any of the vlogs. I started unpacking my apartment. But anyways, girl, yeah, I had my whole house packed up, like literally fucking everything, dishes, pots and pans, like it was all packed up and ready to go. So I was just like, my friend that was supposed to come here, she called me literally 2 days before, and she said that she couldn't like come, like there was not a way. Oh, okay. Anyways, but yeah, she called me and she said there was not a way that she could, there wasn't a way that she could come here and drive with me because she was sick. And so I was just like, okay, fuck, whatever. So I called my other friend. I was like, hey, I told my job I was leaving. I told my apartment I was leaving. Like, bro, I was dead ass leaving. I was just like, okay, period, I'm leaving. And that is what it is. Like, whatever, I'm just gonna leave. My job knew that I was leaving. My apartment knew that I was leaving. Like, at this point, I literally was going back to Minnesota. Whatever. I had a place in Minnesota. I had my job in Minnesota. All my friends, they were just like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you to come back. Like, you know, everything was really just set in stone. Like, I was just, you know, hell, I'm about to go back to Minnesota, right? So, but the one thing about it is that I didn't want to go back to Minnesota and like we didn't even know what was going on with my sister, you know. So I felt really unsettled about that. So eventually we ended up finding out what was going on with her and, you know, stuff like that. So then I was just like, okay, well, we knew what's going on. We already, you know, now I know this. I feel my heart felt at ease for me to leave. My heart felt at ease for me to leave. Sorry, y'all. I never contoured my nose like this before, so just trying some new stuff. So no one's gonna see this makeup anyways. Anyways, yeah. So, where was I at? Yeah, girl, anyway, so my friend, she was just telling me that she couldn't make it. So I was just like, fuck, you know, kind of annoyed, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, I can't control that she's sick, you know, and she has a kid, too. And she recently had COVID, and she was in the hospital. So, you know, if she's sick, it is what it is. Like, I'm not mad at her at all. I was kind of just like, damn, what the fuck am I going to do? So I called my other friend. My other friend was like, well, I can come sometime in February. So I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll just be leaving in February. So at that point, I had to beg my apartment if I could stay in my apartment longer. So oh, I think I should have put highlighter. I should have contoured my nose first and then put highlighter. I don't know, girl. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, back to what I was saying, y'all. I told my job, I told my apartment. Like, at this point, I was moving, and I wasn't telling y'all because I was vlogging, and I was just gonna pop up in Minnesota. And I had a really cool ass fucking idea for the video, and I knew the video wouldn't went up, but yeah, I'm using. This is my first time using this powder. Pray for me. I hope it doesn't look mad crazy. Anyways. But yeah, so I was just like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Da, 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 da. So then my friend, he was like, well, I can come down there, but it will not be until February something. So I was like, fuck, I already told my apartment that I was moving. I already told my job I was moving. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know, I'm supposed to be moving on the 27th. Now I gotta tell everybody it's gonna be later. And it just kind of, to me, it just was weird because it's just like, you know how long it took me to get my job? Like, I'm obviously tiptoeing at my job because I don't want to have to get a new job. I don't want to have to go through that process because y'all, looking for a new job is tough. So I'm just literally stressed out. I'm like, fuck. Don't know what to do. Just literally, honestly, just stressed out, just thinking the worst of the worst. I'm like, dang, I'm gonna be homeless. Or I don't want to say homeless because I could never be homeless again, but I ain't gonna have a place to stay for a couple of days. I'm gonna have to stay with a friend. And y'all, one thing about me, I do not like burden my friends. I don't like to ask nobody for nothing. I don't care if I need $200 to pay a light bill. My lights will be turned off before I ask anybody for money. I'm not that person. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. If I can't get it myself, I just ain't gonna have it, you know. And that's not everybody's mentality, but that's mine. So anyways, girl, but yeah, so just like, fuck. So I was just like, you know what, let me just talk to my job. So I talked to my job. My job loves me. Like, when I told my job I was leaving, everybody was so sad. Everybody at my job loves me, which is so funny because I do not like working there. Okay. I do not like working there. But all my managers love me. Like, I'm literally everybody's favorite. But I'm like, if y'all really fucking know, there. But so my managers there were just like, oh, of course, like, we would love to have you longer. You know, we don't even want you to leave type shit. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm good on that. So then I called my apartment. I asked my apartment if I could stay until like February something. They were just like, okay, that's cool. I obviously would just have to pay a prorated price. So boom, okay, cool. So I'm like, boom, I'm still moving in February. That's just what it is. So, now we were supposed to have my sister's funeral February 2nd, no, February 3rd, which is today. But obviously it's freezing. It's a freeze advisory or some shit. So like everything is postponed. Now my friend was coming here on the 8th of February. So my sister's funeral got postponed until February 10th. And there is no way I was leaving. Like, I wasn't leaving on the 8th without going to my sister's funeral. There is no way. There is no way. So I was just like, fuck. Okay, at first everything was going so easy, y'all. Everything was going so easy, so breezy, so cover girl. It was just going easy. And now it's just like, fuck. This doesn't happen. Okay, your friend couldn't make it, okay? Boom. Now the second time around, you know, my sister's funeral got postponed. So it's just like, damn, this is like the second time that I try to have somebody help me drive back to Minnesota, and it's a fail basically. So I'm just like, fuck. Don't tell me, you know, that I'm not supposed to be going back there. Don't tell me that I'm not supposed to be back in Minnesota. Like, you know, so at this point I'm just like, God, I need a sign. I need a sign. Like, I just need a sign, you know? So, I was just kind of like nervous because I'm like, fuck, like, I done already did this. I done already did that. And then, y'all, if I was going back to Minnesota, I would be staying with the friend. And I have no, my bad, cameras are reading. Alright girls, I'm back. My battery was overheating, and yeah, have y'all ever did y'all wing liner and you was like, okay girl, this is getting out of control? That is this eye. This eye is out of control. This eye is always my favorite. Like this side, tomato, 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 tomato. Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I was literally just like so stressed out, and I was just like, okay God, I just need a sign. Like just give me a sign. Like what should I do? And obviously I was asking for signs for days, y'all. And like I have a new friend. Me and her are really cool. She's not a new friend, but like I recently met her from work, and like she's so cool. She's from Florida. She just moved here like 4 months ago, and like we have a really good vibe, right? So like we both are kind of in the same predicament. Not really, but kind of, you know. And so I was just venting to her, and I was just like, girl, like I don't know what to do. Like I want to go home. I'm not making enough money. Like, you know, I'm stressed out. And you know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should, get to it. I had posted an Insta story, and I was just talking about how I needed to be more grateful for the things that I have, because y'all, at one point I wanted to be in Texas so bad. At one point I wanted to be with my family. At one point I wanted to see my family. I wanted to see my nieces. I wanted everything I have right now is really what I wanted. I wanted my own apartment. I got it, you know. And obviously, you know, my car is paid off. But like everything I wanted, I have right now. And so I'm just like, I just felt like I was being so ungrateful, because I wanted all this shit at one point and I haven't. And then I seen this thing on Facebook, and it says, oh, I do not like the way my makeup is turning out. I don't like it. Where's the Rihanna bronzer? I know y'all gonna be like, your makeup looks the same, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it does, but I just don't like how it's coming out. Anyways, but I just need to be grateful, y'all, because at one point, everything I have now, this is what I wanted. Like, I wanted this, and I seen this meme on Instagram, and it said, just think back to at a time where you wanted what you currently have, you know. And I'm like, damn, I wanted my own apartment. I wanted to be in Texas. I wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to do all this stuff, and I am doing it, but I'm unfucking grateful. Like, I'm doing all this. I have everything I want, and I'm just so ungrateful, y'all. And you know, like obviously, like I was thinking about that, and I just have so much in my head that I was thinking about. But at that moment, it clicked. I'm like, no, you have all this shit. You have everything you ever wanted to do. You wanted to do all this shit, and you're doing it. And God is giving you a way to do it. He, you know what I'm saying? He is allowing, he or she, they're allowing this to happen. And you're just being so ungrateful. And I'm just thinking like, damn, imagine all the people that want a job and I have a job and I'm complaining. Imagine all the people that want a car, hell, want a fucking bike, and I have a car and I'm complaining. I got a TV, I got so much shit that I have, you know, that hell, I mean, everybody has it, but not everybody has access to get shit, you know. And I just being so ungrateful, y'all. I'm just being so ungrateful, so ungrateful, so ungrateful. And then I was just like, God, give me a sign. Like, should I just go back to Minnesota? Should I stay here? Like, oh, that was way too much. Ooh, I look like Rudolph. I was just like, give me a sign. Should I stay here? Should I leave? Like, I really just don't know what to do, you know? And so I was just stressed out. So I was just like, let me, like, God, give me a sign. Should I just go home back to Minnesota? Should I stay here? Like, what should I do? And like, literally, y'all, for 2 weeks straight, I was literally just like so stressed out, just like so stressed out. Didn't know what to do, didn't know what to think, just nothing, you know. And then I'm just like, ugh. So my friend, she was like, okay, write down the pros and the cons. She's like, so what are the, she's like, she's like, what are the pros of living in Houston? I'm just like, I I don't know. Like, if anybody could ask me what a pro of living in Houston is, like, for me personally, I don't have that. I didn't, like, other people come here and they get on. I didn't come here and get on. Like, I didn't. So I don't necessarily I don't have a pro of Houston. Like, obviously, like, I met some good people here, you know, I met some friends here, but I do not have no pros. I literally have all cons. Like, everything that I can think of, Houston is a con, you know. So it's just like, I couldn't even write a list, a pro and a con, because if I had to write a pro and a con list of here in Minnesota, Minnesota has so many more pros for me personally, you know, than here. So it's like, I couldn't write a pro and con list because everything I was going to see was cons, and I didn't want that to alter my mind. But also, I just was like, you know what? You know, your first year here was rocky, but it's like, obviously now you have a job, you're going into your second year, you know, you're doing YouTube, you never know where that's going to take you. So it's like, I was trying to be so positive, just trying to stay positive, you know, like, just don't be negative, think positive things, think, you know, you got this. And everybody always be like, you can't always be negative. And it's just like, and it's just so funny for people saying that you can't always be negative. And it's just like, if y'all look at y'all life and compare it to my life, not even being in Texas, but like my family situation, all that shit, you can't give anybody no advice if you never been through half of what they've been through, you know. And that's why people always are like, oh, you should do advice videos. No, because I don't know what you've been through. I know what I've been through. And I mean, obviously, I can talk about what I've been through. And maybe there's someone else in the world that's been through what I've been through, and I can relate to them. But I can't give you no advice on a relationship. I don't have one. I can't give you no advice on how to play basketball. I don't do that. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like people should not give advice to other people unless they've literally been in their shoes, you know. And I don't tell my life because I don't like people feeling sympathy for me. I don't want people feeling bad for me. Like, when I had to tell my job what was going on with my sister, I could just tell everybody was just like feeling sympathy for me. I just don't like sympathy. I don't like it, you know. But then I was just like, I didn't want to like ignore the sign, because y'all, obviously the sign was the fact that my first friend couldn't come here and my second friend couldn't come because of time. So it's just like, those were signs, and I didn't see those signs because it's like, I was just so fed up with Texas that I wanted to leave. You get what I'm saying? So the signs that I did have, I didn't even like take those two into accountability. I was just like, fuck this shit, I'm ready to leave, you know. And so I just was talking to, like, literally I was talking to my stepdad. My stepdad didn't want me to leave. My cousin doesn't want me to leave. My sister doesn't want me to leave. Nobody wants me to leave, but I'm just thinking like, yo, I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta put me first, Lucius, okay? So I'm just like, I gotta do what's best for me. I haven't put a little, my makeup was cute. What was I talking about? My makeup was cute, what? I'm cute. Obviously, I always feel weird without the eyeliner or the lip liner. The lip liner, yeah. But anyways, y'all. So I was like, I just need a sign. So I just really just end up taking the fact that my sister's funeral got postponed, and then it's a fucking snowstorm coming, okay? And then the fact that my first friend couldn't make it. That should have been a sign right there for me to say, but I didn't take that sign because I was busy making the signs what I wanted to make them. It's just like, if you're ever wondering something and talking to God and looking for a sign, the signs are there. Like, swear to God, the signs are there. You just gotta choose if you're gonna see that. I mean, obviously you see the sign. You just have to choose if you're going to accept the sign. If you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, this is a sign, I'm not gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I decided to stay in Houston for one more year and see where that goes. Now listen, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm fucking terrified. Yeah, very fucking terrified. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know. This could be my This could be my year where where I get everything I want. You know, this could be the year where it's just like, okay, you struggled your first year, okay, this is your year. You get what I'm saying? This could be that year for me. And I feel like the signs of me saying that I was gonna leave and I never left, and then I packed up all my shit and I'm looking, you know, looking for a new apartment and all this shit. And it's just like, why? I wanted to move out of my apartment because of little bitty things that I didn't like, but it's just like at one point I didn't even have an apartment. So whatever I'm upset about with my apartment, I can make it work. So basically, yeah, I decided to stay in Houston for another year. I'm gonna redecorate my apartment. Obviously, I'm gonna take y'all through all that, and all this is to say, follow your first mind. And if you see a sign, baby, take the sign. Take the fucking sign. Yeah.